BTS News Today. No one expected that a faint shadow behind Jungkook's back that night would become the hottest topic across the entire ARMY community. Not just in Korea, not just on Twitter, even normally calm platforms like Weibo and Japanese fan forums ignited in chaos. Everything began with a single split second in a video Jungkook uploaded as he walked through a dim hallway toward a studio. A second that felt as if it was sent from another universe, revealing a mystery even the most detail-oriented fans never imagined. Jungkook looked relaxed that night, wearing an oversized black hoodie and gray joggers, appearing like any ordinary young man in his 20s heading out for some late-night work. But ARMY knew, nothing is ever truly ordinary when it comes to him. And sure enough, the oddity didn't come from Jungkook's behavior, but from something that wasn't supposed to be there. A silhouette of a man appearing right as Jungkook opened the studio door, only to vanish instantly. At first, many assumed it was just the shadow of a HYB staff member. But as fans slowed the video down frame by frame, the entire fandom collectively gasped. The shadow didn't resemble any staff member known to be around Jungkook. The shape was too familiar, the posture too recognizable, and the half-face captured in that fraction of a second felt unmistakably like someone everyone knew too well. Fans began speculating, comparing hundreds of photos, studying jawlines and silhouettes, and within minutes, the internet exploded with one burning question. Was that Jimin? What made it even more chaotic was the timing. Just 2 hours earlier, Jimin had briefly appeared on Weverse, simply saying hello before disappearing without explaining where he was. Fans who pay close attention to member whereabouts immediately noticed that the location of Jimin's live was suspiciously vague. He had chosen a plain-walled room without any decor that could reveal his location, very unlike his usual lives from his dorm, studio, or bedroom. Even the tone of Jimin's voice felt different that night. He didn't smile much, didn't explain much, and ended the live with a mysterious line. "I'm somewhere I can't really say right now. But don't worry. You'll find out later." That one sentence became a brand new fuel source for ARMY theories. And when Jungkook's video appeared, it felt like every piece of the puzzle snapped together. But as always, nothing is simple when it comes to Jimin and Jungkook. Maybe because the two of them naturally emit this strange aura of mystery whenever they appear near each other, or maybe because they're too close, too synchronized, that the mere hint of them sharing the same frame, even accidentally, is enough to shake the entire fandom. That night, Weverse, TikTok, X, and Instagram filled with video edits, slow-motion analyses, fan-made infrared reconstructions, and comparisons of every possible detail. Some fans were convinced the shadow belonged to Jimin, especially since the height matched perfectly. The rounded shoulders, the slight tilt of the head, the hairstyle that had recently been trimmed. Everything looked too similar. But others tried to remain rational, insisting HYBE wouldn't allow two BTS members to appear together secretly in a location they weren't supposed to reveal. What made things more dramatic was not the video itself, but the fact that Jungkook deleted it just 5 minutes after posting. No explanation. No follow-up. The video simply vanished. And its deletion became the biggest reason fans believed something was being hidden. Jungkook rarely deletes anything. Even his impulsive late-night singing lives remain untouched. So why remove this one short, simple video unless it revealed something too big? Some fans speculated they were working on a secret project in the studio, perhaps a duet or a special recording for an upcoming BTS milestone. Others thought the two were rehearsing choreography, especially with comeback whispers circulating quietly behind HYB's walls. But fans who studied Jungkook's expression in the video found something curious. Just before he opened the door, he glanced backward as if checking something. Not for safety, not for lighting, but checking if someone behind him was ready before the camera captured anything. That tiny glance felt like a coded signal, something only longtime fans would notice. But the most dramatic moment came not from Jungkook, but from Jimin. A few hours later, Jimin posted an Instagram story, a silhouette of himself standing near a studio door, with only faint neon light illuminating the floor. The atmosphere looked too similar to the one in Jungkook's video. Fans compared the lights, wall textures, even the floor lines, everything matched. It was as if Jimin purposely confirmed his presence without actually saying it. And the caption was just one word. Tonight. That one word ignited the fandom into absolute flames. If fans had only suspected before, now they were convinced. Jimin and Jungkook had met that night. But what for? Project? A secret rehearsal? Something personal? After Jimin's story, Jungkook remained silent. No comments. No new posts. No new lives. Instead, he vanished for nearly a whole day, fueling even wilder theories. Some said HYB had restricted them from posting. Some said they were still together. Some believed they were both at the same studio working on something massive. The next morning, dispatch reporters were spotted milling around HYB's building, photographing every car that entered or exited. This only increased suspicions that something significant was happening inside. Yet Jimin and Jungkook were nowhere to be seen, almost as if they were using hidden routes inside the building. Routes that fans knew existed but rarely heard about. On Twitter, the hashtag shadow behind Jungkook shot to global trending #1. Right below it, hashtag was it Jimin surged to #2, followed by hashtag Jungkook tonight, which became the biggest discussion on the internet in just minutes. But the story grew even bigger. Hours later, a blurry CCTV clip from a building near HYB leaked online. Though the quality was grainy and black and white, it clearly showed two men in hoodies entering through a back door. One tall, one slightly shorter. They walked quickly, heads lowered, disappearing down a hallway. ARMY members expert in identifying BTS by gait alone immediately claimed they were Jungkook and Jimin. The shorter figure adjusting his hoodie as he walked was too iconic. Too much like Jimin. HYB remained completely silent. To ARMY, silence is as loud as confirmation. If there was truly nothing happening, why not deny it outright? Why let the rumors grow unchecked? Later that night, Jungkook suddenly opened a short audio-only live, lasting barely 3 minutes. His voice sounded tired but warm. Without any intro, he said, "You guys are too fast. Too smart." Then he let out a small laugh. A laugh that sent the entire fandom spiraling. After a few seconds, he added softly, "I'm not alone." And just like that, he ended the live. The fandom went feral. Some screamed. Some cried. Memes exploded. Fans debated endlessly whether Jungkook was teasing or confessing something bigger. But one thing was clear. Something was happening between the two BTS members. Something big. Something that could shake the entire K-pop world soon. Hours later, Jungkook's Spotify playlist quietly updated. 2 new songs appeared, one about longing, another about reuniting after a long time apart. ARMY instantly translated the lyrics, searching for hidden clues that might connect the playlist to the mysterious studio meeting. And as always, every detail, intentional or not, became a clue. Late that night, fans in Korea reported that the recording studio lights on HYB's upper floor stayed on until 3 a.m. Normally, those lights go out before midnight. Some fans waiting near the building claimed they saw 2 silhouettes behind the curtains, one tall, one shorter, moving rhythmically, as if dancing or practicing choreography. Though unproven, the story spread instantly. Were they rehearsing for a comeback? A tribute performance? A secret collaboration?